Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling friends, wrestling fans, and wrestling community, welcome to the Kraken Wrestling AEW Dynamite Live Watch Along and Reactions. Hope you have had a fantastic Wednesday. We are locked in and ready tonight. We are just a few days from AEW Dynasty. Things are shaping up to be very interesting on the way to Dynasty, and I cannot wait to see what happens tonight as we continue to build on that aspect. Um, like I said, there's a few questions we still have to get answered. Of course, one of them is, will MJF tonight be joining the Hurt Syndicate, or will he be turning on them just like everyone else has and slowly proving that the Hurt Syndicate is a dominant team? Because I think if he denies them, just like everyone else, he's going to be end up getting attacked as well. See, we are things are, like I said, it's getting ready to start here. About 30 seconds to the kickoff of AEW Dynamite. All right. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Okay. Did they change the entrance again? I like that Tron setup. I really do.
AEW Dynamite is live in St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Excalibur, joined by the ineffable Tony Schiavone, the human suplex machine Taz, and we are absolutely loaded here tonight in the Twin Cities, and we are kicking things off with Kenny Omega going
Wow.
one-on-one
That's to
with
start the show.
Christian right now.
Would not have thought this was a start, but okay.
From Jackson, Tennessee, weighing 180 pounds, Blake Briscoe.
A massive opportunity for Blake Christian here tonight, Tony. Let's take a look at what makes him such a special athlete. A 7-match win streak in Ring of Honor.
He's been absolutely amazing. The kid can fly. The kid is fearless.
Okay.
And as we saw Taz when he walked out, he has abundance of confidence. Look at that Spanish flag. He can do a lot of great things. Well, he better keep that confidence. He's about to deal with one of the best in the world today. Well, good luck to Mr. Blake here.
And of course, with Lee Johnson at ringside, Blake Christian and Lee Johnson, they've formed a budding partnership here tonight, and not always a bad idea to have somebody on the outside when you're facing an athlete of this caliber.
And now the chant of Kenny.
The chants for Kenny are
We'll
loud.
await the arrival of the international champ.
And visible from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 224 pounds, he is the AEW International Champion. He is
Kenny. What a badass entrance, as always, from Mr. Omega.
One of the greatest professional wrestlers of his or just about any generation. Taz, always a special thing when you get to see Kenny Omega compete.
Oh, absolutely. That's not an overstatement. This guy is flat out special. An AEW pioneer for sure, Schiavone. And on Dynasty coming up on the 6th of April, he's got a 3-way match.
Yeah, triple threat.
Speedball Bayley for that international championship.
That's going to be interesting as well.
Week from Sunday, Dynasty live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on pay-per-view. It will be Kenny Omega putting his international championship on the line against Ricochet and Speedball Mike Bailey. But right now, Omega and Blake Christian kicking off our broadcast tonight.
Okay, Kenny Omega looks as
I don't know why these two are starting things, but hey, we'll take it.
But this is big for him. Talking about coming back from the illness, diverticulitis. Didn't think he could wrestle again. He's a champion now, and he seems more focused than ever before.
A police chase, Long Beach. Damn.
Shape does Omega. He's put together, ripped, looking real good here. Let's see how he rocks and rolls here against Blake. Collar and elbow tie up, waist lock by Omega. Blake Christian though doing some hand fighting here, and undoubtedly, if Christian does pull off the upset here tonight, the biggest victory of his professional wrestling career.
Yeah,
well,
I
if he does that, he should just retire. I mean, it's not much what are you gonna do? I mean, you know, for a guy in his position, I mean, you know, he gets to win here, just retire, right? Just be done. Snapmare action, rear chin lock, quick reversal. Yeah, nice by Omega. Slip free.
Good reversals back and forth for sure.
That left arm of Blake Christian. Now the side headlock, take over. Christian immediately scissors the head of Omega.
Okay.
National champion takes him down
I
once
thought
again. Those side headlock takedowns, a lot of folks think
All
it's
right,
about
everything
upper body
buffing.
strength.
I don't know what
It
just
has nothing
happened.
to do with that.
We'll take
it's
it.
all hip rotation and footwork regarding a quick side headlock takedown. And Christian, though, back up to a vertical position. Omega backed up to the ropes by Blake Christian, sent in. Shoulder tackle.
Good shoulder tackle.
And Christian, though, showing off his agility. Tony talked about what a fearless high flyer Blake Christian is.
Okay.
Boy, he is really pushing tonight, isn't he? I guess if you're opening Dynamite and you're opening up against the international champion, Omega, you got to show some bravado.
Woo, good Lord.
But that's kind of
Good chop from Omega.
Repeated chops by Kenny Omega. And Christian up and driven down hard. Kenny letting his actions do the speaking here. Kenny's going to come in hot right now. You can see he's going to get
That would
moving.
be wild, Long Beach. I'm not gonna lie.
Christian out of the corner, back elbow, nobody home. Oh, look at this. Like Christian going to the body.
Yep.
Yeah, those forearm shots to the kidney region.
I really thought this would be closer to the main event tonight.
I think this is going to be the story of the remainder of Kenny Omega's career, Taz. People targeting those body shots because of that battle with diverticulitis.
Right, no, you're right, and Kenny knows that,
Oh,
right?
yeah, they're going
he
to,
keeps
for
himself
sure.
in great shape. He's got to train his core and his abdomen heavily.
Good drop kick.
there. Omega taking off his feet now. Christian.
It's kind of gross.
Very gross.
A little disgusting on a Wednesday night, in my opinion.
Right hand, though, blocked by Omega. Omega
Doing good,
returns
Michael.
fire.
Doing good. How are you?
And introducing, Christian blocking, gouging the eyes of
Chris-
Omega.
Christian Blake
Now
is
Blake
obviously
Christian.
a Blake Christian.
Spear.
Got him the Christian credit, Taz. It got him the advantage, didn't it?
Well, he targeted
Very
the
smart
midsection
wrestling so
again,
far.
and Kenny landed hard on the apron.
Gonna
Now
fly.
Christian through the ropes. That inverted tope. Blake Christian just oozing with confidence right now.
And oozing with talent as well. That kid can really
He's
go.
in.
Omega returned to the ring.
He's doing great
Christian, though,
so far.
not attacking with alacrity here. He is taking his time, and that could be a mistake as Omega ducks Christian.
Oh,
Knee.
there we
Christian,
go.
the back of the head. Watch out, Lee. Oof. Thanks for coming, Lee Johnson. The right hand by Omega silences the protestations. of Lee Johnson. Now Omega. Snap
God,
Dragon
that
suplex
snap
on Blake Christian.
dragon.
You're not kidding. Snap Dragon Jones right there. Heavy impact. Quick hips for Omega. Another one's coming.
Oh,
boys.
snap dragon.
He really snaps it too, doesn't he? Wow. The speed.
2 dragon suplexes. Now Omega.
Oh, what is
The
this?
legs crossed. Christian.
Oh, that's a
driven
neck breaker.
down on the knee of Kenny
God.
Omega. You see Omega, he's feeling it.
That was rough.
Look at the way Christian driven down, back of his neck on the knee after 2 consecutive snap dragon suplexes and
Bam! That was the knee.
Bang! The V trigger on target.
Only one more thing to do.
Yep. Winged Angel. 1, 2, 3.
Statement victory right there for Omega. Statement victory. Watch the impact here, guys, on his V-trigger. Bang, right there, right across the side of your head. And then the one-winged angel. Many have fallen to that.
Omega, I think he could have pinned Blake Christian after that V-trigger, but he left, no doubt about it, with the one-winged angel. And now the international champion, Kenny Omega, has something to say.
What's going on? Now, it's unfortunate, but I don't get a chance to wrestle every single week the way that I'd like to. But when I had the chance to come out to St. Paul's, and when I promised them that, heck, I'll make it quick. Our lovely boss and fearless leader, Tony Khan, had no choice but to sign the dotted line. But it's going to be
11 minutes? Yeah, that is a
far
fast
different
match.
story when it comes to Dynasty, because I've got not only Ricochet to contend with, but also
He sounds, unfortunately, he sounds really winded right now.
also a newcomer, someone new to you, not so new to me. Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Here it comes.
How about this?
Mike Bailey, along with Ricochet, be challenging Kenny Omega to that AEW International Championship a week from Sunday at Dynasty, live on pay-per-view.
I've not really heard Speedball a lot
Crazy music.
on the mic, not even in DNA, so I really hope Speedball does not win.
Kenny Omega.
Speedball.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Listen, I just wanted to come out here and say that you're an inspiration to me. Kenny, I respect you. No. More than respect, I admire you. I admire you as a wrestler, but also as a person and as a champion. But Kenny, come Dynasty, even though I respect you, I won't hold anything back. I won't pull any punches. I won't hesitate for even 1 second when I get the chance to kick your head clean off and take your international championship.
So, by the sounds of it,
Up here,
Oh, boy.
up here, yeah. Do I have your attention? Okay, good. Look. As much as I
Good
would
old
love to be
Ricochet.
there in person, to smack both of you in your faces for even thinking that you were going to leave Dynasty with my title. Fortunately for everybody involved in this situation, today is my wedding. Now, as you can see, I am dressed for the best day of my life. That is until April 6th, when I continue to show everybody why Ricochet is out of this world. And I beat you, Cornball. And I beat you, former Best Bout Machine. And I become the new international champion. Oh, it sounds good. It sounds so good. I can see it now. So go ahead, continue to argue amongst yourself about the inevitable. That being that after April 6th, Ricochet leaves Dynasty with both the girl and the gold.
What's up, Dale?
Whoa, not so fast, Ricochet. Not so... Hey, he's gone. First of all, Ricochet, I believe congratulations are in order. But really, that's going to be the only thing that I can congratulate you on when it comes to Dynasty.
It's now
Because
going to
make
be
no
a
mistake
chant.
about
That's
it.
good.
Just like Ricochet said, it's not going to be about making friends. I have a cat. I don't need any more. And as good of a guy as you may be, and as big as a piece of garbage that Ricochet is, trust me, you aren't my comrade. When it comes to wrestling, there's only one thing I have time for. There's only one thing I have room for, and it's what's around my shoulder, and it's my legacy. Consider you and consider Ricochet at Dynasty just another stepping stone to solidifying my legacy. Oh, and by the way, welcome to AEW. Unfortunately, I wish I could talk a little more, but I must bid each and every single one of you people adieu. So until Dynasty, goodbye. Mwah! And good night.
Bang.
Speedball Mike Bailey vowed not to hold anything.
It's going to come down between Ricochet and Kenny.
He faces Kenny Omega and Ricochet for the AEW International Championship 1 week from Sunday at Dynasty live on pay-per-view. That is going to be an incredible matchup, but fans, let's
I don't think anyone's behind Speedball yet.
Slam Dunk Sunday at Collision, Tony.
They could be.
Chris Jericho, he was looking to embarrass Bandito using that mask of Bandito's brother Gravity.
Yeah, but Bandito got
Oh,
the
is that what
last laugh on
happened?
this. He had to battle through everybody on the Learning Tree. Take a look at that.
Bandito
Oh, he got the
taking
damn mask
from
back.
Jericho.
Okay.
And Jericho
This little
obviously
kid.
frustrated and even taunted by this child at ringside. Let's hear from the Learning Tree.
That little kid is...
Last Sunday on Collision, I had Gravity's mask taken from me. Or should I say taken from us? But that's okay. Because I think it's time for all the masks to be removed. It's time to discuss some ugly truths that need to be addressed. Like the fact that you two have been under the branches of the Learning Tree for far too long without using the wisdom that I bestowed upon you.
Okay, so now he's blaming them.
Why I have to keep telling you time and time again to prove yourselves? I'm sick of asking. You need to think if it's worthy for you to still be with Chris Jericho. If you think that, then you need to make some drastic changes and go prove yourself to me. Once again, for the last time. Prove it!
Telling you, Big Bill needs to turn on Jericho.
And Bandito, you got your brother's mask back. Congratulations. But it's not Gravity's mask that I want. It's yours. I want you to feel the humiliation and the disgrace that your brother felt when I tore his mask off in front of your family. And why would you put up your mask? I know you want to be the Ring of Honor champion once again. So how about my title versus your mask at Dynasty? Bandito, is it worth risking the humiliation? Is it worth risking the disgrace? Is it worth making your mother
mask
cry
versus
again
title?
when you lose your mask? Is it worth it? I think it is. See ya, Dynasty.
Wow, a huge
And
challenge thrown out by Chris Jericho.
the wild challenge.
It's so important in ancient Levi culture. It's Bandito's entire identity. And to have to put that on
Will
the line,
MJF join MVP?
That is a huge wager.
Quite a challenge issued by the Ring of Honor World Champ.
Freeman.
Taz, the last time MJF was here in person at Dynamite, he was given a pretty compelling offer by MVP. Forming that business card, and that business card he's carrying.
Yeah, he just put it, I believe he just slipped it into his pocket.
Cut my music, cut my music.
There's a good possibility he joins.
Much like Michael Jackson's legacy is far more important than that talentless hack named Prince.
Dude, MJF, bro.
My words are far more important than everybody watching on their cheap TV sets in their trailer park at home, and it's damn sure more important than each and every single one of yours. So let's play a game. Okay, Minnesota? We're gonna shut the hell up. You think we can pull that off? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Not too bright here. Now, MVP, I have been looking at this card for 2 weeks straight.
Yes, yep.
And
Join.
I'd like us to have a little chit-chat here in the ring tonight so I can give you my answer. MVP, come on out here, boss. Let's talk.
He's gonna probably give him a good reason on why he doesn't join.
Do it in front of the world with MVP. Let's see how this thing evolves. I can tell you this.
He rebutting the suit. All right.
MJF
It's all
says yes.
business right now.
I think MVP will come to regret making a deal with the devil.
No.
That's my feeling.
And it's just MVP.
He's betrayed literally everyone that he's been affiliated with.
No, I know. And MVP he's not a dumb guy. I know MVP a very long time. He's a very intelligent man. He's been in this business a long time with a lot of success. He's been around very successful people. I don't know if MJF's gonna be able to work him. That's my point.
Yeah, I mean, you have to wonder what's MVP's angle on this.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You can't, honestly, you can't trust either one of them.
Well,
We are people.
The tag team scene.
It's just crazy how over MVP, Bobby Lashley, and Shelton Benjamin are in
The thing
AEW.
we can all agree on is that MVP, you, my friend, are a legend in the sport of professional wrestling. And by the way, I gotta say, is that a new cane, man? It's gorgeous. I mean, can we talk about that cane real quick? Gorgeous cane. Now, Montel, I gotta tell you, after everything that transpired between me and Adam Cole, I made a promise to myself that I would never do friends in this sport again. And I've known you a very long time, Montel, and if there's one thing I've grown to learn about you is that when you clock in, you don't do friends either.
That
You
is true.
do business. Now, I have been looking at this card for an awfully long time, and I've made a decision.
Boy. Oh, boy.
And my decision is, I'd like to be in the business of hurting people.
What's the catch? There has to be a catch. It can't be that simple. What are they doing?
Shelton Benjamin, AEW World Tag Team Champions. I'll tell you what, you know, MJF better be careful right about now. Maybe step out of the ring, and I'm not sure what's about to go down here. There's two dangerous guys coming in this ring here.
Maybe they're coming to shake hands as well.
I don't know. Well, there's not a celebratory face.
We hurt people. Shake, yep, it is. Bobby's gonna shake his hand. Fuck it, okay. Oh, he told him to give him the card.
He wants the card.
Why does he want the card? So is Bobby telling him no?
Hey, man, we can do this now. No. We're cool. Tell, what the hell is this, man? I thought we had we're cool. We're cool.
What is Lashley's problem?
Cool, man. All right, man. Your brother's cool, man. We'll talk. It would appear that the Hurt Syndicate not completely aligned with the vision of their future. And that look that Lashley...
So he's gonna join, but Bobby Lashley's not okay with it?
Look, dude, I'm telling you.
And you saw Benjamin shake his head in the background as well when Lashley turned to him.
Trust me, man.
Whoa!
Oh, sweet God.
All right, Keith.
Oh, God.
So I guess it is true. Hurt people do in fact hurt people.
What? Brian Keith, what are you talking
But
about?
don't worry. We ain't out here to join your little group therapy session. We got real business to attend to.
Hey, Bill, why don't you get your little bitch on her leash and let's let the men talk.
Oh, God.
Always with the jokes, bro. Always with the jokes.
I see you guys standing in the ring with them tag team titles, but I don't see a challenger. Now
Me neither.
Let me tell you something, MVP, okay? You want to run your mouth, huh? You want to come out here with your cane and your little business cards? I can't tell if you're American Psycho or if you're Iceberg Slim. Are you a pimp or are you a businessman?
I'm a little bit of both, and I'm about to make my boys make both of you our bitches. Keep running your mouth.
This is going to happen in a dynasty.
All I see is a chump, and you, my friend, are the MVP. You're the MVP of being their bitch.
I think we already established who the bitch was. But since you want to continue to go on.
Hold on. I see them standing in the ring with the tag team titles. Let me remind you, I was once a tag team champion, and I was never pinned, and I was never submitted for those titles. My
That is true.
partner got pinned by Sting, and then Sting ran off and retired before ever granting a rematch.
We do not care.
So how about this? We need to prove ourselves to Chris Jericho. I'm gonna take my rematch, and we are gonna take those titles.
And the comedian, I tell you what, since you and your little girlfriend want a title shot, I'll give you an opportunity. Why don't you guys actually win a match? And then, and only then, will we give you an opportunity to see us for the titles.
A big bull. Big Bill, Brian Keith taking Chris Jericho's word to heart.
Big Bill and Bobby Lashley would actually be a good match. Yeah, so MJF basically joined.
Next on Dynamite, Brody King, Kyle Fletcher, one-on-one.
But then Bobby Lashley came out there and ripped the card up. So I don't understand. I don't know what we're doing. Maybe Bobby Lashley don't trust him? My Wednesday was fantastic. We got Brody King and Kyle Fletcher. MVP versus Bobby Lashley. That's a match I would not book. If I was Tony and I was booking matches, that'd be the last one I would book. There is no way, if I was MVP, that I want to take that match. Yeah, it's going absolutely fantastic. And it's going a lot faster than we thought. So that's great. Enjoying your Wednesday night? Yeah, I am. Currently I am, yes. Tony and Thunder.
Out for the first time in 3 years, taking on the team of Penelope Ford and Toni, your challenger at Dynasty, Megan Bayne.
Ah, yes, I remember it well. We were so young, so unafraid. Nothing's really changed.
No, everything has changed. You have changed. I mean, you have a butler. And let's not forget, last time we worked together, you knocked me out and tried to erase this face paint out of my face.
No, we all
That
make
is
mistakes
true.
in the heat of passion.
Then make
That
no
is true.
mistake, because I want what I never lost.
Enough of this gay banter. Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford, you two slop tarts are about to get double teamed like you never dreamed.
And yes, and tonight, the games are over. Tonight, we fight. Tonight, you meet the team of
Thunder Tits.
Thunder Tits. What the
Thunderstorm.
Not anymore. Strap yourself in, girls. You're in for a bumpy night.
Holy shit.
Oh, no.
And now the crowd's cheering it. Oh, God.
Hey, what a main event's going to be.
This man is 6'4", with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first from Van Nuys, California, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
Brody King earlier this month challenged Konosuke Takeshita for the Kazuchika Okada for the Continental Championship.
Yeah, I seen that as well. I also seen today that Saraya, I think is how you said her name, better known as Paige, is done with AEW as well.
Continental champion.
I don't know. I don't know why he took the card away.
Brody really pushed him. Brody is one of the strongest, most feared men we've got here in AEW. I don't think there's any question.
Being accompanied by Don Callis from Sydney, Australia, weighing 239 pounds, the Bruno Star, Kyle Fletcher.
Another man that won't soon forget Revolution has Kyle Fletcher battled Will Ospreay in that incredible steel cage match in Los Angeles earlier this month.
Yeah, it was career-shortening type of physicality between Ospreay and Fletcher when we were in Los Angeles, man, in that cage. It was wicked nuts. If you didn't see it, go find it and watch it.
Yeah, Tony, this could be a pivotal match. Both men, Brody King and Kyle Fletcher.
Put Holy Cameron with Tony Storm as the new understudy.
That cage match, the incredible
That would be interesting.
I don't know if fall's the correct term or not, but they came off the top of that cage, which had, you talked about career shortening, which had a lot to do with that.
Absolutely, it'll just smash up your body.
It would work, though. That would push Harley. Would you give her a title, though, at All In? That's the question.
Don Callis is here. Leave my stuff alone, you.
Jabroni's the word you're looking for.
Jabroni?
Kyle Fletcher arguing with referee. Oh, wait a second, Fletcher.
Oh, God, what a bruise.
Like it or not, that was a good job there by Kyle. Fans, the best-selling video game of all time is now a live-action film. A Minecraft movie is sure to be one of the biggest events of the year. Only in theaters, April 4th. Get tickets now and experience it in IMAX or Real D 3D. As Kyle Fletcher...
Well, Kyle Fletcher is going to learn why you do not flex on Brody King.
Is about to inform him.
And Don Callis is like, hey, turn around, bud.
Really?
Woo, what a shot.
Jeez, a gross miscalculation. One shot of Fletcher.
Yeah, supposedly her contract is up in August.
Big elbow strikes, rattling the jaw of Fletcher. As Don Callis, I'm surprised, not joining us here at the desk, but
thank God for small favors.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Can't stand him. Oh, he's the worst.
Connie Jones. But right now, the big man's in control of Fletcher.
We still got Briscoe versus Takeshita tonight.
Not rushing to get Fletcher back in the ring. That's the confidence of that big beast. And Brody he has to know, too, with Don Callis lurking on the outside, that anything is possible.
I'd hope so. Just going to be honest, but
is here tonight.
They're really building
another chop.
Kyle Fletcher.
And the slam. Brody.
The senton.
Massive senton crushing the chest of Kyle Fletcher.
Okay.
Great way to shatter somebody's sternum. And you see Fletcher heaving for breath there.
Yeah, right now Fletcher's getting dominated, and we haven't been able to say that much in AEW.
Ooh, Brody ate him. Oh, God.
Two
he gave one back.
Chest of Brody King. He barely budged. One chop from Brody King, and Fletcher goes down. You don't want to play the chop game with big Brody, man. Fletcher.
There you go. There's a running kick from Fletcher.
Using that high kick, and now Brody down to a knee. Smart.
It don't matter though. These chops are
by Fletcher.
Devastating.
Fletcher generating extra leverage.
Very smart. Kicks to the back of the neck.
Stomps onto the neck, the head of Brody King.
Taz, that was a good call with the leg, and now it's another great call here to keep him down, right? Keep Brody off the mat.
Got to keep the pressure on a guy like Brody King for sure. You got to. Hammer throw blocked by Brody. Swing and a miss. Fletcher. The boot was
what a clothesline.
Fletcher goes over the top. Brody King, a thunderous shot, and fans don't go anywhere. The action continues live on Dynamite.
In picture and picture. So we will keep y'all updated as always throughout the match on what chaos is going on. But with Mina leaving, truly, I could see her joining over to AEW very quickly with no issues. But you also got the aspect of, is she going to sign? Because I don't think she's actually got a contract with AEW. Because she could be another one to jump ship and go over to WWE. It would be interesting though if she did, I'm not gonna lie. Who's those chops on the... Yeah, those chops are devastating. Brody King has thrown Kyle Fletcher into the front row. You may set him up for a big suplex back into the arena. Gosh. Oh, she did sign with AEW? Okay. I didn't look into it that much. Just gonna be honest. I mean, they used Asuka fantastically when she joined. Then she got hurt a year ago, and we ain't seen her back yet. Kairi Sane still keeps getting injured. I think the only one they fumbled with here recently is Shinsuke. But, that's more recent. There probably are past examples as well.
Live on TBS and streaming on Max moments ago, Tony, Kyle Fletcher turned this match in his favor, sending Brody King smashing into our announce desk.
Yeah, Brody made a mistake of trying to be the second man in the ring, and then it really cost him a kick, and Brody ended up back on our desk here.
Those knee strikes are working, but Fletcher has been worn out here by Brody, but Kyle's starting to come back a little bit.
There's no way Kyle Fletcher wins.
Kyle Fletcher,
that's just honestly
bringing Brody back to a vertical position, and now Brody tattooing the chest of Fletcher with those chops. And a throw block. Ooh!
Damn, what a right.
Boy, that really stunned the big guy.
Good shot.
Brody swinging a miss. Fletcher ducks under the second one and driven down by Brody King.
Yeah, Mark, that too.
Fletcher immediately clutching the back of his neck.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, both these guys, big guys, they're both pounding. They're pounding. And they're going for it here. You could feel it. You could feel it's not as lopsided as we thought earlier. I mean, Fletcher was behind the 8 ball, and he seems to be coming back a bit.
Well, Taz, as you know, premier athletes will do something like that. I mean, great athletes will bounce back.
Absolutely. And fans, Dynasty is live on pay-per-view 1 week from Sunday.
1 week from Sunday, y'all.
Join us on Prime
What
Video
a shot.
as Brody.
Yeah, I think she is. But if she does, she'll most definitely go main roster return.
Brutal landing. When you land on your tailbone and kind of your buttocks, man, it's rough.
Wait a second. Fletcher.
Right
oh my God, is Brody gonna... Oh my God.
Once again. Leaving his feet this time. Crashing into Fletcher.
Freaking 767 jumbo jet coming out.
Everybody, we are 6 away from 7,600. We need 6 wrestling fans to slam that subscribe button with notifications on. Oh, God.
He is highly athletic, big dude, man, is Brody. Fletcher's being tested. He is getting worn out here. I mean, I thought it was kind of getting even Steven, but I don't know now.
We've seen this out of Brody King before.
Trapping his opponent. Oh, between a rock and a hard place, but no,
Fletcher flew at him.
Fletcher caught by King, and now,
Oh,
my
God.
The head into the post, the knees into the steps, and now the spine into the barricade.
That's a great call. Head and knee both hit.
And that's not a round post. That's a square post with straight edges on it. So that's a tough impact.
Solid kick to the chest.
The running punt by Fletcher. And now maybe Fletcher's turn to take flight. But
oh, my God.
The head bouncing off that barricade.
That shit hard.
Yeah, that's hard as hell.
Brody
It's
King
crazy
is down.
they didn't bust the damn thing.
Take a look at how Brody's head bounces. Yeah, well, you got to look at Fletcher. He's in a position where he's fighting for his life against this guy. Let's be honest. So that dropped Brody. I mean, he needed this. Fletcher needed this type of momentum or this type of offense here.
And Fletcher's heaving, as you can see, was telling Bryce Remsburg there, count him out. He wants to count out. He wants to get away from Big Brody, get a win any way at all.
We saw the glassy look in Brody King's eyes as he's still trying to clear the cobwebs. Back into the ring, and Fletcher back on the attack, ascending to the top. Kyle Fletcher.
This might not be a good idea, Kyle.
We're going for the 450.
On the
just the elbow. Damn,
elbow drop connects. Fletcher now
One,
makes the cover,
two.
And Brody, though, fires that left shoulder up off the mat. I'm saying, it was a great idea by Fletcher. Watch this big elbow. I mean, I thought that maybe took a little long and that Brody was going to get out the way.
Yeah, I think Brody is more rattled by that tope, but more rattled by striking his head against the barricade than he wants to let on.
But he moves. Brody moves like a
lightweight.
lightweight. But he is most definitely a heavyweight competitor.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh!
High collar right
Damn.
there. Kind of version of an exploder. That's a tough landing right there in the corner. Right on the back of your head and neck.
Yeah, that was just a desperation
on his
throw by Brody
neck.
King. And you see Kyle. I think Brody may have actually landed on Kyle's face, Taz.
Yeah, and the canvas landed on Kyle's
Powerbomb onto the apron.
Is Brody now going to inflict more punishment? Time on the outside, big thrust kick, a second one.
That's
Gotta
two.
keep doing it, Kyle. Just keep bringing those kicks.
Yeah, two great extensions on those long legs. My God.
Oh! God.
On the apron, both men spilling to the floor, and the action continues on Dynamite. Don't go anywhere.
Sam, welcome to the Kraken community. My gosh. Sheeta? Ring of Honor, I do believe. I will have to double check though for you on that one. Let's see what we find out. It doesn't say why she's not. But no, she's just not being used on the main roster right now. Why? Ain't no telling. Brody and Kyle Fletcher just now got up from doing that Death Valley driver. Steph did not lose any of her belts last night. She did retain both titles. She is still 2-belt. Yeah, looks like. Here we go, big right hand. They're just throwing rights at each other back and forth. Jesus.
Battle between Brody King and Kyle Fletcher continues. It is now just devolved into a slugfest in the center of the ring, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely it has. And then Kyle Fletcher just hanging in there with this big slugger, too. Oh, he swatted it away.
Yeah, chopped down the lariat attempt, but Fletcher showing his creativity. Rolling elbow, though, connects.
God.
Major impact. Major impact. Great matchup, guys. We got a stacked card here tonight, and what a match this one has turned out to be.
Short-range lariat by Brody King. Both men looking to get back into the win column. After Revolution earlier this month, but kick to the knee.
Smart.
Kick to the back of the head.
Back to the head goes Kyle Fletcher, and now Fletcher.
How is this?
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's gonna hit him with the tombstone?
Very impressive.
Got it.
Tombstone pile driver gave Brody plenty of time to think about it.
Fletcher's gonna get the win here.
Fletcher now the cover. 1, 2. No! Brody King!
I think the key there, the problem was that Kyle took so long making the cover.
Well, he's also been put through hell, but look, good power there by Fletcher for sure. But this was an awesome stump pile driver here, but not enough to get Big King, man.
Nope.
Yeah, impressive show of strength by Kyle Fletcher, getting the big man Brody King inverted quite like that.
Y'all still got a live police chase in Santa Monica.
Fletcher.
Jesus.
Yeah, if I'm Fletcher, I'm sticking to strikes. I mean, I'm armchair quarterbacking from a desk here, but I would stick to striking instead of power.
Oh, God, what a clothesline.
Sticking to strikes.
Jesus.
Big one. Man, oh, man. Fletcher don't even know where. Look, he's out on his feet,
Io retains. She does.
Fletcher collapsing, and Brody King. I mean, these are just haymakers going back and forth.
I will be
I
right
was just
back.
about to say, you know, anybody who's wrestled to a big clothesline hard by a big person, it takes the wind out of you. Then you get squished in the corner by a guy the size of a bus. Wait, what the hell's Don Callis up over there?
Mark Davis, Don Callis family, pulling Kyle Fletcher out of harm's way.
Take advantage of it, Kyle. You got to take advantage of it.
Longtime tag team partner Kyle Fletcher, Davis with the assist here, and Fletcher now on the attack, and the referee saw none of it because of the distraction by Don Callis on the floor.
Yeah, Mark Davis scheduled to face Powerhouse Hobbs a little bit later on tonight, and out here already helping the Don Callis family.
Oh, wait a second, Brody King though not out of this fight yet. Shots to the body, overhand chop.
There's gonna be a big crash coming up.
And,
no.
Fletcher. He gouged the eyes of Brody King. The referee didn't see it because he was arguing with Davis. And now Fletcher, after the kick, he's got Brody.
Here comes.
Up in the corner, and Kyle Fletcher, the turnbuckle brainbuster.
Oh my God.
1, 2, 3.
I think that knocked him right out, Taz. I think Brody's out.
Well, a move like that, for a man that's big as Brody is, when you land like that, all your body weight's on the back of your skull and your spinal cord. So, yeah, you can see right here on the impact watch.
The damn brainbuster on the top rope.
Brody, Excalibur, maybe it's not as bad, even though it is nasty.
Yeah, Brody King, 285 or so pounds. All of that weight coming down. I mean, first it was the tombstone in the ring, then the turnbuckle brainbuster. But it was the assist from Mark Davis that tilted the scales in favor of the winner, Kyle Fletcher.
Missing that cannonball.
Oh, here they go. Now they're just going to attack him.
He's getting all Brody here. And that's directing traffic with Mark Davis.
A man who was knocked out momentarily.
Hang on. Wait a second. Tony, you mentioned
Well, Powerhouse and Mark Davis got a match tonight anyway, so.
That's not supposed to. It's not supposed to be going down right now.
That's scheduled for our next match from the audience here.
Yeah, and because they're looking the other way. Here, guys, look at this.
Hobbs, they don't know he's there.
That's the barricade, and now look at this into the ring. Hobbs.
They know he's there now.
Yes, sir. He's taking out both men.
Oh, there's Powerhouse.
With a long history of Don Callis and the family. Now,
The clothesline takes. Damn. Jesus.
Davis.
Some redemption right there for Mr. King.
Davis is limping around, fans. We have to restore order. Powerhouse Hobbs, Mark Davis, live next on Dynamite.
Okay, so they're going to make this match next. They said it wasn't next, but I guess now it is. Yeah, Van Chase. That's wild. They're building Fletcher to be the next big, I guess, wrestler inside AEW. So it doesn't surprise me, unfortunately. I hate it though, because I feel like they should have more going on for Brody King, but so you got Briscoe and Takeshita, Mark Davis and Hobbs. Swerve will be there, and then our main event, which is Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm versus Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne. That's the announce card for tonight. Looks like Fletcher is getting groomed to. Yep. Looks like Stevie Turner is now the WWE Evolve General Manager. Oh. Yeah, so he did join, but then Bobby Lashley came out, ripped up the card, and kind of started a feud between the two. Not sure what's going on with it. I really don't.
We are back live with Dynamite. It was chaos during the break between Powerhouse Hobbs and Mark Davis. Security and officials at ringside trying to separate these athletes. Don Callis has joined us at the desk. This match is scheduled to be going on right now on Dynamite, but
this is ridiculous. Hobbs should be arrested. He came out of the crowd and he tried to assault me. I'm not a wrestler. I don't know what his problem is with me.
Are they going to let them two fight yet or not?
Can we call the police?
Wait a minute. Wait, Hobbs now into the ring, and look at this security trying to.
They're going to start the match right now. Let's go.
That AEW security guard was, what is his name? He was the one that Von Breakker took out on AEW.
And look at this, Hobbs.
Yeah, Hobbs is out of control.
The ring.
Hobbs is out of control. control.
Oh, not A. Yeah. On NXT.
And you've got two brutes in there right now.
Davis boot to the midsection, changes levels on Hobbs.
Big suplex.
Wow, not often you see Hobbs pick up with ease, but Hobbs springing back up.
Yeah, it's rare you see that.
Big
and it's rare you see
suplex. There we go.
And Davis being taken over the top. Powerhouse Hobbs, of course, a long history with yourself, Don, and the family. Discarded when he was no longer any use to you.
I replaced him with Mark Davis because Mark is bigger, stronger, and tougher, in my opinion.
I don't agree with that at all.
I don't.
He is big,
Yeah,
strong, and tough. There's Mark Davis, but I don't think he's bigger, stronger, and tougher than Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, you're an expert on how big these guys are and how tough they are.
It's an opinion, you dumbass.
Last time you were in a wrestling ring, Schiavone.
Okay, an opinion.
Well, I've been in a wrestling ring a couple of times, and I could chime in, I think.
Please go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they are big, impressive, massive guys, but that's not everything. Just because someone's big, I've beaten many big guys.
That is true.
Don Callis.
Then you should get in there. That's what I would pay to see that. That would be great.
I'm a retired man. Please stop. I'm watching these two great athletes
Look at
battle.
Davis.
I'll get in there with you, though, Don. How about we do that?
Yeah. Davis dropping Hobbs down to the floor and
Yeah, right.
That just leaning in to that shot. He decked Hobbs with that one.
Hobbs is used to being in there, Taz, with people who are bigger or not as big as him. He's in there now with a brute.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. And these guys are kind of even Steven.
Big back suplex. Here we go.
Different physiques, obviously. I would probably give the speed advantage to Hobbs, even though Davis is deceivingly quick for a man that big. Oh, look at that power slam.
Hobbs, nice power slam.
I did everything for Hobbs. He's an ingrate.
He hates you. I know Hobbs forever.
I think Powerhouse should win this one.
Tried to get money out of you, and you're cheap.
Another clothesline. Another clothesline.
You're cheap. You've always been cheap.
Me.
As Hobbs repeated shots in the corner, and now the hammer throw reverse. No.
It blows the horn on the ship every hour.
Davis, too powerful, too much of a low center of gravity, Taz.
He's got that lower body size. Wow. His buttocks and hamstrings and quadriceps.
Davis, he blocked and he caught with
big
the
spine buster. Dang. 1, 2, 3.
And strong victory.
Wasn't a clean spine buster, but it was effective.
He got an unfair advantage by coming through the crowd. I mean, is he a wrestler or a criminal? I don't know what. I would call the police right now. Look at Hobbs.
Well, whatever you want to call him, Don.
What a bully.
He's the winner.
He's a bully and a spot picker.
He tried to drive Mark Davis
That's wild.
through the mat here in St. Paul.
He almost did. All right, Don, thanks for coming. We'll see you later.
Freak.
You done for the night, Don, or you coming out here 5 or 6 more times?
Taz, I own shit.
Don Callis.
That was Don Callis, by the way, running
Sorry
away.
for the language. Apologize for the unprofessionalism of Don Callis.
Don Callis making a hasty retreat as Powerhouse Hobbs.
We should have left that guy hanging. That would have been funny. That would have been all over social media.
Hobbs picking up the victory here tonight in dominant fashion. And now let's hear from Lexi Nair.
I'm standing here with the patriarchy, but Nick, I would specifically like to talk to you. We've seen a big shift in you as of late. You went face-to-face with Christian Cage.
Here it's always a fire whistle.
The world title match. What exactly is going on with you?
I'm starting to understand it now, Lexi. Things are starting to make sense to me as to why Christian Cage did what he did at Revolution. But I'm going to wait to speak my thoughts until I'm with him face-to-face. But as for last Wednesday, that just goes to show you what happens when everybody's on the same page and how to properly, I repeat, properly execute a plan.
So is Nick Wayne pulling away from Christian? A lot of Kip Sabian's okay with it, that's for sure. Yeah, that match was honestly more of a squash match. I saw it, Kenneth. March Madness is back tomorrow. Oh, any of my Marvel movie fans out there, did y'all see the announcements? Did y'all see the Doomsday stuff? My bracket was busted within like the first week. Or first 2 games, I think. Kenneth, how was your bracket doing? Did you make it out of the first round? I had like 2 upsets that didn't have that one did happen, one didn't happen. Oh, Kenneth, you didn't do a bracket? Jason Statham doing another movie. Yeah, Michael. There's a whole bunch of involvement. You said you put number 1 in your final 4. I got Houston winning. That's still going for me. Let's actually hang on. Let's see. I'm gonna view my bracket.
Yourself in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, the winner of that tournament going on to challenge for the AEW World Title at All In. And tonight we happen to be in the Twin Cities. 3 years.
Now, I know I'm recovering from a busted eardrum, but did I just hear you say that you're going to get involved in my championship? Bitch, did I stutter?
Oh, sweet God, these two.
I'm freaking in you. Don't you play on me. You know what I'm freaking capable of. You know what I'm capable of.
We don't got time for this.
Don't you play on me.
Come on, boss. Let's go.
These two.
Wow, Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, very special Hangman Adam Page. That's where he won his first AEW World Championship. He has designs on another reign as champion, but so does the #1 contender, Swerve Strickland, who will face Jon Moxley for the title 1 week from Sunday at Dynasty, live on pay-per-view from Philadelphia. But earlier today, our own Tony Schiavone got to speak with rated FTR Cope.
I forgot about that, yeah.
Cash. And well, Tony, it was a pretty revealing conversation.
It really was, based on what happened a week ago after that match between the rematch between Cope and Jon Moxley. It was kind of a surprising ending, so we tried to get to the bottom of it and talk to all parties today.
All right, well, let's take a look.
The relationship between these 3 men go a lot deeper than what we have seen on camera. You 3 are basically next-door neighbors. Cope, you've been responsible for some of the biggest breaks in their career. That being said, what happened last week?
Tony, I think I should interrupt real quick. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I feel that I need to address the elephant in the room. Last week, I allowed my emotions to get the better of me, and I owe Adam, and not just Adam, I owe Cash as well, an apology for what happened. I felt that FTR took a break from our goal, our focus, which has always been the AEW World Tag Team Championship. We took a break for 4 months off of that to help you realize your goal of being AEW World Heavyweight Champion. And after 2 tries, it didn't happen, and it just kind of, ate at me emotionally.
Can I just stop you there, though? Just the way you position that, man. Like, you make it sound like I came back and pulled you away from the tag team titles, but no. I came back to try and help you against Moxley and the Death Riders. They put
that's
the
true.
over your
That
heads,
is
guys.
true.
I mean, that's how this all started. wasn't my intention to pull you away from the tag title.
No. I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm apologizing. I let my emotions get the better of me. That's why I prefaced it that way. I apologize to you. I know it wasn't your intention. I just felt that we took our eye off of the prize.
Is Dax getting ready to split FTR?
And had nothing to do.
I think honestly, no offense, I think we've all let our emotions get the better of us recently, and I cannot watch you two fight like this, and I can't be caught in the middle of it.
That's why I'm
everybody knows that you're my best friend. We've been side by side for the past 11 years at everything we've accomplished, but I don't know if people know as much about my friendship with Adam and what he's done for me, and the fact that without either one of you guys, I have nothing. Like, when I was struggling and I had nowhere to live and I'm sleeping in my car, he gave me a place to live, and he gave me a place to live without worry so I could pursue all this, and he gave me chance after chance and helped me with these opportunities. And without either one of you guys, I don't have this. I'm not where I'm at right now, and I want my two best friends and I want myself to all be on the same page together.
That's why I'm apologizing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying I'm sorry.
I understand that.
And, you know, I took it too far last week. I do apologize, but I do think now that we've allowed Adam to realize his goals and we've assisted him on his goals, I think it's time for you and I to go after the Hurt Syndicate. So Hurt Syndicate, the AEW World Tag Team.
Let me stop you real quick. And I think that there's still something here, and I still think that Rated FTR has a lot of life left, and I would love to go after the Trios titles at least one more time to see if we can do it. Like,
the Trios title? I mean, that still works, too.
Yeah, so if you guys think there's juice left in the tank, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so April 6th, what do you say, Death Riders? Rated FTR versus the Death Riders for the Trios Championships.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Sounds wrong.
Top guys, out.
Hey, Rated FTR, out.
Sounds even better.
Okay.
Out.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, that's what's definitely what's
a straight
happening.
relationship, but a common goal.
I did
for
not
Rated
know
FTR.
that, Kenneth.
Sometimes that happens. You know, sometimes there's tension amongst a group or a tag team or trios, whatever. It happens. They worked it out right in front of us, so we'll see how it works out.
I like what I heard at the end of that.
Swerve House.
It seems like they all came together for a common cause. That was great. Didn't start out that way.
You did a great job in that interview, too. Swerve, I'll tell you what, earlier he was pretty hot, man. That Hangman, he was furious
with Hangman Adam Page.
Ladies and gentlemen, Strickland.
You heard Swerve saying he's recovering from a ruptured eardrum from an attack by Jon Moxley. But let's take a look back at Revolution earlier this month. This was how the evening ended. Jon Moxley, victorious, still the AEW World Champion. But Swerve, earlier that night, gained the top contendership for that AEW World Championship, and he delivered a massive
Oh, is this how?
It was Moxley with the answer.
Yeah, rupture the eardrum. I'm surprised he didn't take the knee out completely with that crowbar as well.
That's how he busted it. Okay. Swerve House. Swerve House.
Everybody knows exactly why I'm here. I'm here to call out Jon Moxley, not the Death Riders. The AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. You better get your ass down here right now.
I
And
did.
Look me eye to eye, man to man, if you got the balls to do so.
Oh, brother. Here we go.
Jon Moxley, the man 1 week ago
Bow.
as the champ, defeated the Rated R Superstar Cope in one of the most gruesome street fights we have ever witnessed.
Absolutely. And not only that, Swerve said, Moxley, I want you, not the Death
Oh, this
Riders."
is not a match. It's just a face-to-face.
He is, but you got to be careful if you swerve. I mean, Mox, you know, he is the Death Riders, and the Death Riders are Mox. I mean, they're one and the same, in my opinion. So you got to be careful if you're Strickland. But that man right there, Strickland, he looks like he don't give a rat's tail. He just wants to be face-to-face with the AEW World Champion right now here.
Sunday, April 6th, Dynasty, live on pay-per-view. Jon Moxley Swerve Strickland for the AEW World Championship, and you can catch all the action
I-
on Prime Video.
Honestly, as much as a lot of people want Swerve to win that one, I don't think he will.
Worth mentioning again, it was Dynasty last year that Swerve became the world champ. And we've wondered, could history repeat itself? I think it can. I think straight up, Swerve has what it takes to beat Jon Moxley. And I say straight up, we may not get that with the Death Riders around.
Taz, of course, after that street fight last week, plenty of questions about Jon Moxley's condition.
No, it's never a clean match.
As a professional wrestler, but I mean, he is, I would imagine, depleted.
Dude, that damn spot.
To get out of the ring. Sorry, you're making a point. Depleted after that match, the street fight with Cope 1 week ago.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been allowing things to go on like this for far too long. People have been asking me since October, why haven't I been going after my AEW World Championship? And truth be told, I like to give people enough rope to just hang themselves, and that's you, John. Look at you. What happened to you? Jon Moxley used to be revered here in AEW. You and the AEW World Championship used to be synonymous with one another, but now look at you. You hide behind Claudio. You hide behind Wheeler Yuta. You hide behind Pac. Hell,
That's
you even
true.
hide behind Marina Shafir. This man still has the nerve to say that nobody in the back wants to be world champion, but truth be told, you're not even worthy enough to be a champion yourself. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the reason that you hide that championship inside that little briefcase of yours is because you can't even think you look for it yourself. You can't even look at it with you on your shoulder anymore.
I don't think the title's in there. I don't think he has the title. It's sitting at home somewhere.
Every time that you have a championship defense, you narrowly escape. And last week, you showed the whole world that, oh, by the way, how's your back doing?
Phew, good God.
Everything about Jon Moxley that you used to describe yourself as is now the man looking at you right here, right now.
And there's Claudio.
Oh boy. Claudio, not completely unawares.
Swear to God. Vince Knowles is like, I can tell someone's behind me.
All good. We're chilling. That all sounded great. If you believe it. Man, this isn't about me. This is about you. April 6th is you versus you. Swerve versus Swerve at Dynasty. It's not about me. Stop worrying about me. Who are you, really? What are you, really? I know. I listen, I watch, I see everything, I hear everything. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly what you are, and I know what you could be. And damn, I have had some high hopes for you. But I've been disappointed before on April 6th. I will give you a chance to step in and become everything that you can be. You just have to ask yourself one question. How far am I willing to go?
How far?
Tonight, not just April 6th, but every
Swerve
day.
Does
when
not
it's
hold
cold
back.
and dark and you're in pain and you're tired. When the world is bearing down on your shoulders, when you ain't got no friends left, when everybody is gunning for you, when you have the weight of the entire world on your shoulders, will you endure? Will you put one foot in front of the other and keep going? Or will you look for a way out? Will you take others with you? There's a lot of questions you gotta ask yourself. You're not what you think you are. You haven't suffered enough yet. But you will suffer. On April 6th, my sport has been taken over by billionaires and Hollywood talent agencies and kids who see the world through an Instagram filter and don't know their head from their ass. It's guys like you that give me hope for the future. It's guys like you that make me think everything I put my mind and my body and my soul through was for a reason.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
But I
But
ain't gonna
okay.
give it to you. I don't care what kind of punk-ass organization they're running around here. I don't give handouts. So how far are you willing to go? Me, I'm willing to go the whole way right now.
I've seen some crazy shit out of Swerve, so
Shouldn't be a problem for you. I mean, you are the most dangerous man in AEW, right?
and there comes Marina Shafir
Now Marina Shafir.
and Willow Nightingale.
She's got a lead pipe with him.
And Marina with that crowbar.
What's wrong, John? You finally facing off with somebody smarter than you. Let's get this straight. You want to talk unscripted violence? Boy, I am violence. You bled pints, I bled buckets. You've been in Texas death matches, I won them. I am the most dangerous man in AEW. Whose house? And in Philadelphia in 11 days, I take back the AEW World Championship and I continue to lead the Dynasty era. And while I'm doing that, you can have fun continuing to play Jon Moxley on TV.
I don't think Swerve does it.
Oh, brother. These guys are going to go here.
Yeah,
This is Mike's been dropped.
And Moxley
just gave a look over.
calling off Shafir.
But she's staying around here.
And calling off
A very palpable tension.
Claudio was called off.
The
Okay.
champion, Jon Moxley, and his challenger, 1 week from Sunday, Swerve Strickland, Dynasty, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I want to see Marina Shafir in a damn match.
AEW World Championship.
Oh, Marina
Shafir.
Yeah, Marina's
Okay.
incensed.
Look at this body shots to Willow Nightingale.
Oh,
And Willow
God.
That turned things around on Shafir.
Yeah, I don't think this is what Mox was looking at happening right now.
Marina Shafir don't care. Good to know.
Willow continuing. God, Willow's all over.
Hey, we get Willow and Marina Shafir at Dynasty?
And Willow.
That'd be nice as well.
Castagnoli intervening and now Willow.
God, they are not.
And Marina Shafir.
That match needs to
I
happen.
understand that Katsuyori Shibata has commandeered a camera, and we're about to hear from the ops.
This Shibata.
Son.
So tonight, the actual broadcast station that we use is buffering. That's good. That's good. Hey, I don't know what the fuck's going on tonight, y'all. It'll come back. It might be TBS, though, transmitting issues. Swerve champion run.
Just go solo, go solo, go solo, go solo. Look, think about my former partner. He's doing all right now. Oh, what's he talking about? No. I'm saying they're chanting my name. Like, let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go. I've never heard that. Hey, Shibata, what's up?
Joe just put him to sleep.
All right. Yeah, come on. Hey, what's up, hometown boys? It's good. What up?
Top flight with the AR.
Watch out for him. All right, let's rock. Yeah. To the death.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, he's out.
He's completely out. I mean, what is this? Oh, AEW Dynasty. No, tomorrow it will be our regular night off. AEW Dynasty, 1 week from Sunday. Yeah, I could see like NXT has enough women on the roster to do that. To start a faction like Stardom did. But the thing is, how long do you think that would last? Did I miss? Oh, yeah. I did miss it. The Shield reunion idea. Yeah, so I would have been okay if Moxley would have joined a while back. And went back to went back to WWE because the storyline would be even, I think, better for Roman, Seth, and Punk. But I do not see there being any issue with him not being there now. Oh yeah, women's tag titles. Oh yeah, Friday is Michael's birthday. Of course, happy early birthday, my friend. It would have been a great match. But Moxley, he left because I guess, I'm not sure why he actually left. I think there's a lot to it. This looks interesting. Movie called Drop. AEW Dynasty is April the 6th. We will be here live for it as always.
White, the last time we spoke, you seemed to take a particular interest in Will Ospreay entering himself in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. As of now, we've got Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page both entering themselves. You have history, of course, with both of these men. So where do you stand on things?
Those are some big names. Ospreay, Hangman. I think we should add Jay White to that. So what better time than now to officially enter myself in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Look, in last year's Owen Hart Cup, it didn't work out too well. I lost to Hangman for the first time, thanks to his buddy Christian. I then ended up injured and out for 3 months.
Yep,
but this
sure
year's
did.
Cup, no, we're going to win the Cup. We're going to go on to All In Texas and once again have a shot at the AEW World Championship. And if Hangman or the Billy Goat are lucky to cross paths with a Switchblade, well, so be it. But you see, before we get there, there's plenty of other players backstage, I'm sure, that would love to differ with me. So how about one of the original Collision Cowboys returns to Collision this Saturday? And if anybody back there thinks they're more deserving of that spot, show up and state your case to the Switchblade.
The Owen Hart Foundation men's and women's tournament will be kicking off in just a few weeks here in AEW, and already 3 big entrants into this year's iteration.
That is a tag team match, number 1 ball, a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by AR Fox from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, that's why they got such a big pop. Top flight.
Top flight. We saw what happened this weekend. Actually, let's go back to the ring and Justin Roberts.
And their opponents, Alex Finley and Devo Knight.
Yeah, the crew choked out Top Flight. These hometown heroes are getting quite an ovation with chains that had to be pulled off by not only referees but security.
Alex and D'Lo versus Top Flight.
Oh, they love Top
Flight, man.
Hometown guys right here, no doubt. It's awesome. I'm happy for
He is a modern day Sandman,
nice
yeah.
mat return right there by Darius.
And now Darius floats over, pending predicament. Saw that pending legal case against Dante?
We're working on it. My lawyers are still on that. It's been a while. It's slow, you know.
Dante back. Oh, just elbow strike. Takes his opponent down.
These
and
must
now
be.
Dante knife.
Woo-hoo.
Edge chop there. And it was an incredible effort. And we see Big Bill, Brian Keith, who threw out the challenge.
I don't think Monet is got a title match at Dynasty.
Tag team related. They're trying to prove themselves to Jericho.
Yeah, I think that browbeating he gave them really hit home with them.
Yeah, nice suplex.
Nice suplex.
By Darius. Here comes Dante.
And float over.
Tony, this past weekend, Darius and Dante, along with AR Fox, they gave the World Trio Champions, the Death Riders, just about all they could handle. It was an impressive performance.
Yeah, it really was. And here's the fact that when you're going up against the Death Riders, you know what you're going up against.
Yeah, a lot happened with Moxley and WWE with Vince. He will never go back.
It's kind of the unknown.
Nope, it's the main event.
Leaping up and over is Dante Martin. Right hand block, jawbreaker. Darius brings into action. Darius now.
Oh,
big right
damn.
hands.
Damn.
Yeah, wearing them out there. Just keeping them moving.
Yeah, they're fired up, Taz.
Yeah, that's sure what it should be.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad on both parties.
Got lucky on that,
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
Manhattan drop, but yeah, very awkward angle for Darius's knee to bend at, but still maintaining the advantage, maintaining the momentum here, Tony.
Yeah. You're talking about two
That
kids.
springboard, there it
25
is.
AEW tag team wins. It could be number 26. No. 98 wins overall for Dante. 39 for Darius. These are including, of course, single matches, trios matches. Whoa!
Jesus.
I'm still amazed about what.
God, what a crossbody.
Yeah, crazy athletes, both Darius and Dante.
Yes, David, we did. MJF came out about an hour ago.
Still looking on, and now Darius returned to the corner.
Oh,
fans, it's been made official for this Saturday. Collision live from Milwaukee, the UWM Panthers Arena. Top Flight, Big Bill.
Drop kick, German suplex.
Tag team action.
Yeah, you can better believe the crew will be watching that one closely. And not only that, we heard that.
And it hurts him, the kids, when we watch that also.
We also heard from Jay White. He's issued an open challenge.
Well, look at the crossover. The splash.
1, 2, 3.
Top Flight, the victory.
Yeah, Top Flight destroyed him.
Here tonight, the hometown heroes victorious. What will the case be this Saturday night? Collision live from Milwaukee, but we've heard a lot of talk.
Moxley better than Seth.
Heart Foundation tournament thus far. Let's take a look at the one man we have.
Maybe at that point, yeah.
Will Ospreay.
Ever since I came into AEW, the game has dramatically changed. It's time for me to lead AEW into a new generation. When it comes to being the best in the world, there's only one person that fits that criteria, and it's me right now. When you hear this is where the best wrestle, nah fam, this is where Billy wrestles.
It's about restoring the feeling, and bruv, I am the feeling.
Will Ospreay returns to Dynamite 1 week from tonight. We hit Peoria, Illinois. Live on TV.
I don't know who wins. I don't know everyone that's in it yet. Like, we only know 3 people so far.
Reach for the sky, boy.
You still got Briscoe.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring from Sandy Ford, Delaware. Weight 229 pounds. For Briscoe.
This will undoubtedly be an exciting battle between the greats in our sport. Mark Briscoe,
Kenny Omega was the opening match as well, David.
tag team career alongside his late brother Jay. Now poised to go one-on-one with a man that many believe to be the future of this sport.
And his opponent, accompanied by Don Callis from Osaka, Japan. Weight 232 pounds.
Takeshita.
Konosuke Takeshita.
Konosuke Takeshita, the former AEW International Champion, the man that was
I'm surprised he's not going to be in the Owen Hart tournament.
now looking to get back into the win column, at least in singles action. It was Takeshita, Lance Archer, and Brian Cage, Tony, that picked up the victory over Mark Briscoe, Rocky Romero, and Powerhouse Hobbs this past weekend.
Yeah, and it once again solidified what you talked about, Takeshita, as many people feel the future of our sport. Don Callis has joined us
Hello,
once
Don,
again.
back on commentary.
Don, you're okay. I don't think Powerhouse Hobbs is going to be chasing you around here again.
Oh, listen, I wasn't going to come back out, Schiavone, but I heard your commentary in the last segment, and I was a little worried about you, so I'm here, buddy. Take the reins, no problem.
Thank you, Don. It's great having you here.
Look at Takeshita.
Don, thanks for saving the death, Don. But yeah, lock up here. Takeshita, your guy, dealing with Briscoe, who, as you know, Don, super rough, super tough, super experienced.
I would like to see Briscoe upset Takeshita. I don't think it'll happen tonight.
I don't like him as a human being. Like, I think he's a degenerate, but he's a phenomenal professional wrestler.
What makes him a degenerate, Don?
What's that? Well, look at him. He's got no teeth. He's bald.
There you go. Kung Fu.
The only thing different than you and Mark Briscoe now is
chicken plucker.
Okay.
Oh, Briscoe.
That's sneaky athleticism.
Takeshita, though, immediately cinching in the waist lock, and Briscoe.
I have watched the early day stuff. Went back and watched it on HBO Max or Max, whatever the hell you want to call it. The crowd. I think the crowd were fuller in the early days, but the product has gotten the product's gotten better in
That
aspects.
sense of urgency by Briscoe to get to the ropes. Takeshita's up, though. Takeshita, though, powerful elbow strike.
A lot of explosion in those big thighs of Takeshita's, Taz.
Yeah, no, he's an excellent striker. Takeshita is for sure. Strong lower body. Oh, look at this big superplex.
Well, I mean, most of his faction is Powerhouse. 1, 2.
Briscoe.
If he had anyone in the women's division, inside the Don Callis family, I don't think they'd get screen time. Because that's just how Tony books it. Makes no sense.
That happens. That's a real thing.
What have you been saying to Takeshita since losing at Revolution to Kenny Omega? How you coached him up, Don?
We're not changing anything. Kenny Omega had a great night that night. I'm not going to deny it. But listen, Takeshita is a young man. He's the best athlete. He's the best rope-to-rope wrestler I think I've ever seen. So we're going to be fine. We take the long view, Schiavone. We don't panic like these people do.
Remember, still to come tonight on Main Event Time as Toni Storm teams up with Thunder Rosa to take on Penelope Ford. And Toni Storm's challenger at Revolution, Megan Bayne. She calls herself the Megasis. And after April 6th, she may be able to call herself AEW Women's World Champion as Takeshita sets to the floor.
Jackass.
Yeah, Takeshita hit the apron very hard going down. Look at this.
Sliding in high. Wow. Boot drops Briscoe.
Wow.
And what a boot.
Has Takeshita not bothered at all by the onslaught from Briscoe?
No, it was perfect. His kick, the
AEW first started on YouTube.
Briscoe was getting ready to run out.
That's right. Dang, they did, didn't they?
And Takeshita had him scouted.
Takeshita now bringing Briscoe back vertical. No, through the ropes, out into the apron.
Briscoe's just got one of those faces you want to punch.
Kind of like yours. Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, DDT on it.
DDT by the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita. And don't go anywhere because this match continues live on Dynamite.
Yeah, Deonna Purrazzo, her, Britt Baker. There's a few others just disappeared again. My gosh. Long Beach, are they just hiring people to do crazy stuff? Osprey and Briscoe teamed up. That's right, Fearfully. Ten chases a day out there? That is wild. Yep. Bing, yeah. I forgot all about that. That's wild. Yes, Go Home Show is technically next Wednesday for Dynamite Dynasty. Kenneth, last I heard, just a few people got released. I don't know none of the reasoning, detail, or any of that. So either way, I hate it for him. Yes, Bubba Ray and Mark Henry have done a Legends deal now with WWE. Omega better as a heel or a face? A heel. In my opinion, he's better as a heel. I had to think about it. Honestly. Like when he joined, when Danielson showed up, that was a good version of Kenny Omega.
Briscoe battling one-on-one here tonight live on Dynamite. Both men in the ropes, and it's Briscoe.
Oh my God.
Disgusting pig he is.
feel like there was a little crimson spit in the air there.
Right.
Oh, drop
Corner
kick.
teeth, man, dug right down the forehead.
I mean, there's a good chance Briscoe lost another tooth. He doesn't have many.
And fans, it's the crossover event of the year. AEW Rise to the Top is stepping into a squared circle with Trailer Park Boys, Greasy Money. Bell time is tomorrow, March 27th for this action-packed double main event. Be sure to download both games now. As Mark Briscoe applying pressure to Konosuke Takeshita. Reversal, though.
Shoot.
Briscoe.
Oh, what a flying forward. Damn.
You notice the referees
Forearm,
don't seem to have a bias
elbow.
against anyone in the Don Callis family.
I haven't noticed that at all.
Of course you haven't.
Oh. Usually because they catch you cheating all the time.
Oh. Those are throat strikes, Taz.
More like palm strikes.
Not right off, we do not.
Thank you very much. That's a knife edge.
Big hell stab there by the practitioner of Redneck Kung Fu, Mark Briscoe.
Redneck Kung Fu. Up and over goes Briscoe.
Judo. Don't say that.
All right, gentlemen.
And you're a commentator on 20 different shows, okay? Please.
Oh. Briscoe drags Takeshita to the outside. And now Briscoe.
Boom. Good drop kick.
Okay, that was pretty impressive.
As Takeshita, though.
Yeah, she's mainly on Collision now.
Briscoe poured it on.
Boy, Briscoe very light on his feet late here in the match.
Hey, Don, did you guys discuss this? You know how unpredictable Briscoe is. You had to discuss this with Takeshita.
You can't prepare for Mark Briscoe. That's why I hate wrestling him.
You're not wrestling, though. But I understand your point.
Oh, good Lord.
An extension of me, if you want to look at it that way.
Really? That's kind of gross.
Briscoe.
You're not related.
This is ridiculous. What is this now? Look
What
at
is he
using the
doing?
security guy.
Is he just showboating in the crowd now?
Ridiculous for sure.
Or is he going to hit that froggy bone?
Briscoe. Now walking that.
Oh!
Drops the elbow into the
Ah, that elbow had hurt.
That's not easy to do. Is this a street fight or a wrestling match? I'm losing track here. Get it in the ring.
And Mark Briscoe does exactly that. Returning the former AEW International Champion Konosuke Takeshita to the ring. And Briscoe now could be poised to deliver
The froggy bone.
Here
Whoop.
comes the froggy bone. Now Takeshita. Oh, that was a tough landing there for Briscoe. Watch the German guys.
Did you see? Yeah, that security guard was a former NXT wrestler. The one that Braun Breaker destroyed.
What a lariat.
1, 2.
Takeshita escapes.
Where are you going? Don Callis has dropped the headset, going to the ring.
It looks like Briscoe right now has momentum.
And Don Callis protesting. But now could be a J driller for Takeshita, but no. Takeshita.
Briscoe has
Von
that
Wagner.
momentum
Yep,
there.
that was the name.
This thing could go either way right now, though, guys. I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
That momentum was heading to, sorry, Schiavone, it was heading towards Briscoe. It's either way here.
And what a boot.
Again by Takeshita. Catching Briscoe square on the chin, but no, Takeshita got caught that
Exploder
time.
suplex.
Briscoe brings him over the top, the exploder.
He's going for another one, but Takeshita elbowed his way out, got his own.
There's an exploder from Takeshita.
Legs there, Taz.
Yeah, he got his level.
There's one from Briscoe.
And Takeshita, these two men just
One from
exchanging.
Takeshita.
And now Takeshita gaining the upper hand, but slow to cap.
There's the knee.
Coming in hot from Takeshita. 1, 2. No, Briscoe.
Oh, wow.
Match goes on. Don had turned around to celebrate.
No idea how Briscoe kicked out.
Tremendous toughness being shown by Briscoe, but Takeshita lining up. This shot swinging a miss.
Ain't no way he hits a J driller. Oh, he got it. I mean, planted him.
I think he's gonna, man. That was a tough landing for Takeshita.
And now Takeshita.
1, 2.
And oh, the foot on the bottom rope.
Well, Briscoe collected the right arm of Takeshita, so it didn't go on the rope. And you can't grab everything. I mean, the smart match sense.
17 minutes, and we still got a women's main event tag match.
He's right. This is a fantastic match we're watching, guys, between two top caliber athletes.
Briscoe absolutely planted
Takeshita.
Now he's looking for that cutthroat.
Okay, yeah.
Off the shoulder. No, Takeshita. He kicked the legs. He
Oh,
found
God.
his feet, and he connected that time with a big elbow.
Oh, he removed the pad on the elbow.
And now Takeshita raging fire.
That's it. 1, 2, 3. That was a good match for Mark Briscoe.
That could have went either way. I mean, that's a cliche line, but it could have went either way. What a battle. Well, Takeshita, an impressive come from behind victory, but right now, understand we are going to
It would have been a good main event.
World Trios champions, the Death Riders.
All right.
Rated FTR wants to challenge us to a World Trios Championship match at Dynasty. Dax and Cash, I already hate your guts. But Cope, you're the most sinister of all. You tried to rip me from my family. You tried to manipulate me. My family is much stronger than yours.
You guys are pathetic. As the going gets tough, you freaking bicker, start throwing hissy fits. Was für eine Kindergartentruppe seid ihr denn?
Gentlemen, it's your arrogance, it's your cockiness that we really find hard to stomach. You see, after everything you have done to us in previous weeks, it is you who has the audacity to challenge us. Nah. You see, that's not how things work around here. At AEW Dynasty, it is we that challenge you. We challenge you to survive the Death Raiders.
Okay. So that match is made official, technically. Another for the main event. When is AEW? It's the 6th. April 6th is when Dynamite is. Let's see here. Trying to see if they got any other matches announced. What is Ford doing in the main event? MLW Battle Riot is April 5th. That it is. Has anyone been announced for that yet? I know we're 4 away from 7,600. We might get it during the main event. If not, I think that we will get. We'll get it before the start of the month. Yeah, we only know 3 matches so far. So it's Swerve and Moxley. It is the triple threat match, Tony and Megan Bayne. Obviously, the trios title. Juice, Fanu, Matt Riddle. A local wrestling event here in my area is actually going to be having Kane at it at the end of April. Bobby Fish. Why is Bobby Fish not in AEW? That's my question. Where is Bobby Fish at? Why is he not there?
Guys,
Oh, yeah, here we go.
MJF, is he in or is he out?
Can you give us a second, please?
Excuse us for just a moment, please.
Right.
Pete, all I'm saying is that you told us to take a vacation, and then we see you on TV hugging with MJF?
Exactly. Look, Bobby, after your performance at Revolution, you guys earned some time off. I don't get time off. I came
That's
to
true.
work because our business never stops, the money never sleeps. Now, we've been talking about adding a fourth member for some time now. I made a move. What's the problem?
So you like him?
Yes, I like him.
Okay, you like him, but, I mean, this is MJF. This kid's got a reputation.
I don't like him.
He's got a
grimy and
reputation.
He's not to be trusted. Everyone says that about him.
Listen, MJF has some reprehensible qualities. And that's what I like. His qualities could do good for our business. Now, we're the Hurt Syndicate. If you guys don't want him in, I respect the dynamic. We can revisit this. But right now, let's focus on this Big Bill situation. Are we all on the same page?
Always. Let's hurt people.
Okay, so maybe they're gonna get on the same page.
On the same page right before our eyes, and it seems like MJF can be left hanging.
I agree with Bobby Lashley.
Our main event is a tag team match, number 1 fall. Introducing first from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the super bad girl, Penelope Ford.
Only 50 miles.
And her partner from Thessaloniki, Megan Bayne.
Earlier this month, Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford teamed up to defeat Thunder Rosa and Chris Statlander. It was Bayne landing that Fate's Descent on the former AEW Women's World Champion Thunder Rosa.
This is gonna be a good match.
Now coming up one
But
week
there's
from
not a lot of
Sunday,
time
timeless
left.
Tony Storm faces
Like, at all.
Megan Bayne with the AEW Women's World Championship on the line.
Now, timeless Tony Storm has had plenty of battles through AEW, there's no doubt. Won some, lost some, but she right now is the champion. But I don't know, Taz, if she's ever faced here a woman as strong and powerful as Megan Bayne.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Bayne is very powerful, statuesque. I mean, you know, it's a whole different dynamic when you're wrestling someone like that.
Megan Bayne has seemed to be one step ahead of the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Tony Storm, time and time again.
From the graveyards of Tijuana, Mexico.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Especially if they didn't advertise it good. It can most definitely be poor advertisement.
Earlier, but I think what was more interesting, it seemed like Thunder Rosa was worried more about becoming the champion than she was a tag team.
Good old Timeless.
Joining her, ring accompanied by Luther from Stage 7 at Warner Brothers Studios. She is the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
Twin Cities have not experienced a style to this
I swear to God.
in decades. That's my point. Thank you. Good night.
I mean, I for one am disappointed Justin Roberts didn't use their new tag team name.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you share that with the audience?
Well, I think Toni Storm said it best herself. I don't want to.
I don't want to say it.
Yeah, we shouldn't say it, but there's a sign there that displays it there at ringside to let you know.
But Schiavone, you actually brought up a good point. Not that I'm shocked, but you did bring up.
It's a small arena, but it works. I've always said AEW needs to go to a smaller arena venue, especially the last couple months, and they're doing it, and it looks jam-packed.
I agree. Let's see if she can, Taz. If she's going to start things. Too.
The crowd is chanting. The crowd are chanting Thunder Tits. Jesus.
Megan Bayne striding confidently to the center of the ring.
The shit you hear at an AEW event.
Going through, and now takes the side headlock.
Try to jump up kind of to get that headlock. Bayne has that height.
Fans coming up this Saturday, Collision live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Wheeler Yuta and
Ooh, what a
Dax
chop.
Harwood, one-on-one. And Top Flight will be facing Brian Keith, Big Bill, this Saturday on TNT and streaming on Max. We will hear from the CEO. No, actually, Mercedes Moné, the CEO, will be in action this Saturday night on Collision. And Jamie Hayter returns to action to face Queen
Jamie Hayter's
this
back.
Saturday night.
Nice.
And plus, oh wow, look at this. Jay White, Switchblade Jay White taking on Kevin Knight. Young standout who's been on Ring of Honor as of late, on a roll, trying to take that momentum into Collision in the match with Jay White this Saturday.
Kevin Knight is quite the athlete, and you can better believe the professor's going to be watching.
Mixed tag tornado match next week. Okay.
Strickland Willow, 1 week from tonight at Dynamite, plus Will Ospreay returns. And look at
That'll be a
Bayne
good match.
retreating from the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm.
Smart move, I think. Let Toni take the fight to her.
Well, Toni had a good side headlock. Penelope switched it pretty quick.
Penelope just told the champion to stay down.
Jamie Hayter is back. She's been gone for like 3 weeks.
As Penelope coming behind the
Nice.
champion.
Deep arm drag.
Arm drag. And now,
That's a knee reverse.
but no, Toni.
German suplex.
With a German suplex.
Now Rosa, the legal lady. Double team maneuver.
And a backbreaker from and a leg drop.
Leg drop there by Thunder Rosa. Electing not to cover. Instead, applying some tag team pressure to Penelope Ford.
Splash.
Wow, looking great as a team. Look at this.
Launching off the back.
Poetry in
Toni
motion.
Storm, the drop kick connects in the corner. Now Thunder Rosa, the stack, the cover. Penelope, though, breaks free.
Any concern I had about working together, unfounded.
All fans, don't go anywhere. Our main
They
event
are
continues
really
live
chanting
on
that.
Dynamite.
Tell you what, that's a wild. Wait, Jamie Hayter was released last week? Are you talking about she was released to work or be back in action? This the main event? It sure is. I mean, we can't be mad. It is the women's division on Dynamite. It is Thunder Rosa. It is Penelope Ford. It is Megan Bayne. And it is your women's champion. So that is a positive. Big splash from Megan Bayne to Thunder Rosa. Gosh. Thunder Rosa is in a bad way after that double hook suplex. Penelope Ford, knees to the back. There's 2 of them. Go ahead and give her another one. That's 3. Now she's got her knee directly in the back. Really? I did not know that. Maybe it happened and they were like, we need to fix this ASAP. Megan Bayne is back in. Oh, what a clothesline. 1, 2. Megan Bayne is in complete control of the match. That's. If you are wondering what is happening currently, Megan Bayne is in complete control. Oh yeah, you can't win if you don't play. That is that's the saying. I mean, it's honest. Big shots to the midsection. Big back suplex by Megan Bayne to Thunder Rosa. Rosa's got to get out of the ring. I hate to say it, but we got to get Timeless Toni in there.
We are back live. AEW Dynamite. Our main event is underway. Thunder Rosa, Timeless Toni Storm taking on Penelope Ford and Toni Storm's challenger in 11 days' time at Dynasty. The Megasys Megan Bayne, who just landed an explosive lariat on Thunder Rosa.
I've said many times, we're going to stay with the match as long as it takes. As you can see why we are now into overtime, guys. That's what it's all about here on TBS and on
Penelope
Max.
Ford.
Penelope, the cheap shot on the champion.
Back handspring, big splash again.
Rosa is getting worn out, man. She's got to try to get to Toni Storm and tag her in. Thunder Rosa's in a lot of lick of the face. Interesting.
Yeah. And Toni Storm is hurting over it.
One,
cover man.
two.
Thunder Rosa able to kick out.
Toni is just now getting to her feet. There she is, as you can see.
That was that cheap shot from Penelope Ford that dropped the champion. But Toni Storm undaunted as
Strong
is Thunder
rights.
Rosa. Powerful elbow strikes being exchanged center of the ring.
Nah, not in this match, I
Thunder
don't.
Rosa thought she got the better of it.
Double
but no.
clothesline.
Both women, the same idea. Both women go down.
Tough impact by both Penelope and Thunder Rosa. Thunder's got to get to Toni Storm. You got to get there, Rosa.
She's close, Taz.
Got to get there.
Tags made, both sides of the ring. In comes the champion, and she just bounced off of Megan Bayne.
Nope. Another one.
Swinging a miss. Two avoided.
Oh, there we go.
Jawbreaker.
Oh, what a headbutt. Clothesline.
Goes Bayne down to the floor, but the champion coming with her.
Uh-oh, trouble.
Oh, Megan Bayne winding up. Placing the jaw.
Oh! God, shoulder first.
Storm avoided Bayne and now connects the DDT on the floor. The champion with the advantage. She returns to the ring. And
Penelope Ford with a cutter.
Penelope, she dodged the lariat, connects with the cutter. But meanwhile, Thunder Rosa, boot to the midsection, kick to the head, and now Death Valley driver from Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, but was the exchange made? Thunder Rosa, is she
I don't
the
think
lead
there
lady?
was a change.
I'm not sure, Tony. I frankly lost track, but right now, Bayne and Thunder Rosa, center of the ring. It was Fate's Descent that won
That's
the
it.
match.
Fate's Descent by
The tag team match earlier this month, and it was Fate's Descent again, but no, I think it's time as Toni Storm, Megan Bayne.
I honestly have no idea who's legal. I don't think there was a tag.
You could hear Aubrey Edwards say, "Get out of the ring, get out of the ring." What, champ?
Fate Descent to Toni. Nope. Reverse.
Fate's Descent on timeless Toni Storm.
There's the elbow.
Big back elbow, Taz.
Got to follow up now. Bayne.
Oh, great leg trip.
Must be watching the ops.
Oh! Damn, what a hip attack. Oh my God, Megan Bayne took all of it.
Unbeknownst to Storm, Bayne back up to her feet. And Toni Storm looks crestfallen.
Damn, what's up, Fred?
Before the waist lock.
Big pump kick. Damn, it took out Ford. 1, 2.
Powers out.
Try getting a roll-up pin.
Absolutely, good call.
Toni Storm, though, is battering the spine of Megan Bayne. Repeated shots, but Bayne.
Fate's Descent.
And now Fate's Descent on Toni Storm.
That was a clean Fate's Descent. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Penelope Ford and Megan.
Odd choice for the pinfall.
Getting some momentum. You got a victory pinfall right on live TV on Dynamite.
Yep.
Champion. Wow, that's momentum.
I mean, tell me you're going with Megan Bayne.
Puts her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against Megan Bayne, and it is official for Dynasty. The Death Riders will put their AEW World Trios Championships
Okay.
for grabs against Rated FTR. Plus Kenny Omega looks to defend his AEW International Championship against Ricochet and Speedball Mike Bailey. And for the richest prize in our sport, the AEW World Championship, Jon Moxley, Swerve Strickland, one-on-one live in Philadelphia. You can catch all the action for Dynasty live on Prime Video. And fans, we'll see you this Saturday on TNT and Max for Collision.
That is an odd decision, in my opinion, for Bayne to win on Dynamite, I could understand her winning at Dynasty, but if they have a win on Dynamite, is she going to win at Dynasty now? That is my one question. I mean, she more than I don't know. She might. There is the possibility. They're going to let Kenny Omega lose? I don't know. We might make Tony a transitional champion. But that's just, and yet again, that's another one of them odd decisions. I think it's, I understand Megan's not a competitor from WWE, so I know I've seen a lot of people talk about Tony only pushes WWE superstars, men and women, when they come over, so it'd be different for Megan Bayne to get that fast track to the world title and win it, but it's not impossible. So there always is that aspect. So tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday will be, of course, our regular schedule day off, but you will be getting a video of some sorts as usual. There are a few that we have ready, so we'll be putting that out later this evening, first thing tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow morning, afternoon, we'll also be getting some WWE 2K25 My Faction, where it's the world tour. We're going to be knocking out some of that, so everyone is welcome to hang out with us throughout the day while we get that done. But Friday is SmackDown. We will be here for that, and then Collision on Saturday. And Sunday, we might do some WWE 2K25 custom night. We will see how things work out. But with that being said, I want to say thank you to absolutely everyone who has been here with us tonight. To all the new subscribers, make sure you have hit that notification button so you know every time we go live for every wrestling event, PLE, and pay-per-view and other wrestling content as it come out this year. If you see someone in public, make sure you give them a smile. Could change the day, could save their life. Till next time, we are over and out.